Michelle.
Oh yeah, what you doing?
I'm just sitting there. Hi, you guys. I'm in my closet, per usual. I am on here. I'm gonna wait for a few people to join before we start talking. Cool. Let me sit here and see if this camera right. Yeah, angle it down some. Ooh, child. Good.
You should share it on your Twitter.
How do you do that? How do you do
There's
that?
there's there's a little link at the top with a little arrow, and it'll be like share too. You can just
You
share
talking
it
about
on
in
your
the
Twitter.
end? You mean in the end?
I keep forgetting you're on your phone. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to do it to you, but
I'm on my phone, but I'm not going to be on my phone always. I'm on here tonight, but not always. I can not be on here always. Whew. La, 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 la. We may aim it down a little bit. Probably can go down a little more. Sorry, you guys. Shake. La, 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 la. Michelle,
yeah.
do you want me to mute my phone?
I can mute you.
Oh, okay. Just want to
You
make
are
sure.
now muted.
Great. That you can hear me. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes before I start. Get to eat some good old candy. Just not a good. Mmm. 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 Mmm.
You have a lot of stuff.
Huh?
And you love the things you own. You never want anything.
Hey, stop with that, Michelle.
You are now unmuted. Oh, my bad.
You ready to get started?
Yeah, mute me.
You want me to meet
But
you?
don't forget that. Because then because I can't hear you. You don't hear me. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear the echo.
So you want me to mute you?
Yeah, mute me. And then when you're ready to talk, I mute you.
Okay.
Okay.
Michelle. Oh, she's muted. Hi, you guys. Okay. It's your girl, Nene Leakes. Oh, look at my hair. Oh my God. The color's a little bit different than what I normally wear. And it's kind of messed up.
You are now muted.
And I'm shining like crazy. Let me shine off my head. Okay. So, hi, you guys. It's Nene in my closet with pillow talk. Oh, that's echoing out. Michelle. Michelle, will you mute me? Okay.
You are now unmuted.
No. No. Michelle, keep me muted, Michelle, until we're ready. Okay. Hi, you guys. It's Nene in my closet for another edition of Pillow Talk. Last night, if you tuned in, I had Gregg Leakes up in here. So many people were asking, Gregg about what he had said about relationships. Um, Stop doing that, Michelle, because it can hear you. So I'm going to take you off right now. I'm going to take you off of my speaker because you keep coming on and off. Okay. There we are. So a lot of people wanted to talk to Gregg because of the comment he made about why men sometimes step out on their relationships. So I wanted to come back tonight and talk a little bit more about relationships, and one of the things I'm going to talk about, and Michelle is moderating tonight, and she'll have a phone number in so you guys can call in and talk to me. um, one of the things I want to talk about tonight is for ladies. I hope a lot of ladies tune in. I want to talk to you guys about. I'm over eating candy. I want to talk to you guys about women cheating with married men. It's been a big topic about Nicole Murphy kissing a married man and supposedly, I don't know, supposedly knows that he's married. I don't know that. And it being okay. I'm not sure that it's okay with, it wasn't okay with anybody that I'd spoken to. But it's just, you know, for women, do we not have any respect for each other anymore? We don't care if your man is married. We don't care. We just want to talk to a man or talk to a married man. I mean, there should be rules around stuff like that. I don't know. It's a lot of different rules out here today. I say to my sons, like, oh my God, they got the different rules. I don't know. The rules are different nowadays. So, you guys can call in a few minutes and let me know if you think, how you feel about the Nicole Murphy situation. If you don't know what that is, Nicole Murphy was seen in Italy kissing a married man who is married to another actress in Hollywood. Nicole first said that he was, it was a kiss because he was friend, family kiss. And now she has released a statement saying that she apologized. Uh-huh. So Michelle, look me up. Let's put the phone number in there. And we can hear what the people have to say about it. Michelle, put the number in and let's hear what the people have to say about it. Okay?
You are now unmuted.
Yep. See what they have to say about it.
Can you hear me? There's a delay. That's why I can hear you. But I put the number in.
There's no one now. What'd you say? Michelle, what'd you say? Okay, let me write it down for a second. Tell me, let's see, let me write it down. I'm on the phone while I'm up in here. Go ahead. Michelle. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. 6798. Okay, good, thanks. Okay, you know, I had to get on here and talk to Michelle. Oh, I made a mistake and hung up too. It's crazy. Here's the phone number, you guys. 718-819-1710. And there's a PIN number. 513-6798. I've got to call myself. Yes, such a line. Yeah. Okay, Michelle, I feel like, can you tell me that pen again? Let me look. Can you put it up and let me see it, the pen? Let me look on here and see what Michelle has for pen. Let me see what you have, Michelle. I know the phone number is 718-819-17. Okay, that's what I have. I'm calling in too because I want to talk to some of you guys. I'm getting into my PIN number. Yes. We are.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. This free conference call is.
All right, you guys. So, I do 99 things the moment I come on here. I tell everybody that, I don't know how you two work. I just know how I work. I just sit in here and do whatever and have these discussions. Again, last night Gregg was in here and we talked a little bit about relationships. And tonight we want to talk to a lot of ladies about why women are cheating with married men. Why are women okay with being a side piece? Give us a call, 718-819-1710. PIN number is 5136798. Okay, Michelle. Hi, ready, Michelle? Huh?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. First caller, 79. 1579, you are on the line.
Hello?
1579.
Oh, who's that? Gregg has just came into my closet to try to bother me. He think I'm gonna be saying some stuff without him. Okay. Oh, Gregg needs to come into the thing and yelling.
You are now 2919. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
Hi.
Okay, hold on. You're on the line with me. Hold on just a second. You are now unmuted. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, Nene, that's our first call on the line.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. So the question was, I don't know if you saw it in the media where Nicole Murphy was kissing a married man in Italy, and this man has been married for I think 20 years to another actress in Hollywood. Why are women okay with being a side piece?
Because we don't hold each other accountable. Mm-hmm. We don't hold each other accountable. That's the same thing with men. That's the main problem our black community has. Men are not holding men accountable, and that's why our families are just a wreck now. Mm-hmm. And it's sad. It's really sad. But Nicole Murphy is an over-effed, ran through thought.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is, and there's no excuse for it. And she looks really trampish.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Gregg is like, mm-hmm. Well, my opinion about the whole thing is I saw a lot of women commenting earlier on this blog I was reading, and I think somewhere Nicole may have said she did not know he was married. But
she's a lying ass.
A lot of the women commenting said that, well, he knows he's married. So why is everybody being mad at Nicole? Why don't they be mad at him? He should have told her, I'm married. We can't do this. I mean, why are women always mad with the other woman and not with the man?
No, we're mad at her at him too. But the point is, she's out of order. She's out of order, but he is too.
Because he's the one that's married. So she, at the end of the day, she doesn't really owe the other woman anything. I mean, I'm just, being a devil's advocate. I'm just saying she doesn't really owe the other woman anything. He does, though. So, it's kind of like his responsibility. I know how she looks, but he should have told her, don't you think? Or do you think she knew he was married? She knew he was married, huh?
Yeah, she knew. She knew he was married. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why she was so quick to lie about it. She knew he was married.
All right. Gregg said okay. Thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Next caller, Michelle.
All right. 1022, you're on the line.
Hi.
Hey, this is Christy. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Huh? Hey, turn down your computer. I just want to piggyback off what you were saying, Nene, in regard to Antoine's reply he's been married to his wife over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
He also has children outside of his marriage.
Since he been married?
And I just feel like, yes, since he's been married, yes. And it's common knowledge. And I really hate that we as black women, we're so quick to attack the other woman.
Right.
So fast. You know, we went for Nicole's throat when the fact of the matter is, you know, it's two guilty parties here.
That's right.
You know, and another thing that really pissed me off, NeNE, was I heard a lot of people coming from our sister, Lisa Rashawn, in regard to her weight.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. That was going to be my, that was going to be the second part. But since you brought it up, first of all, I was reading this blog and I saw where a lot of women were saying, what about the man and not Nicole? And then I saw where people were saying things like, I mean, you know, this is Hollywood. Our job is to look good. And when he married her, she was much smaller. Now she's like much bigger. Do you think that that's fair? Because I think when you marry somebody, they have no idea they're going to gain weight. And some people can't help it, you know? So do you think that Lila Rashad should, do you think she should have lost weight and kept herself smaller or more beautiful for him? I'm just asking.
Absolutely not. But you know, if that's something that she wanted to do, and if that was her choice, and if that was a priority for her, then sure. But in order to hold on to her husband, no.
Right.
You know, I found it heartbreaking that even came up, and it came up more from us than anyone else. And the fact that she's a mother, she's a wife, and she may not have the time or resources or whatever it may be to put into her physical aesthetic, you know, as it is. But that is beside the point. The point is, her husband is a whore. And secondarily, he just happened to hook up with someone else who is, I'm not going to call Nicole a whore, but the whole thing is inappropriate. You know, I'm a married woman myself, and I feel like I was 30 pounds heavier a year ago than I am now.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't have been any excuse for my husband to step out on me. And the same thing, if he put on weight or whatever thing with him, that's no excuse, you know?
Yeah.
I think whores do what whores do. So I just wish I just wish that we would put the responsibility on both parties, because both parties acting inappropriately.
Let me ask you something. So he knows he's married, right? And they were kissing out in public. Dang, men are just so disrespectful. I was about to say, well, he knew he was married, even if she said she didn't know. What if she really didn't know? Why he couldn't take her into a room and kiss her instead of kissing outside where people can see? Don't you think?
Let me tell you something, NeNe. They were in Italy. They did not think that those people have those zoom lenses like they have. They never thought in a million years that they would be caught doing what they were doing.
You know what? I have to disagree on that because, you know, being in the public eye, you know, when you're in the public eye, I mean, people have their cell phones up all the time. It almost felt to me when I saw it like I don't care kind of feeling. That's what it looked like.
Well, maybe you're right about that. But I just feel like Antoine or Nicole, they're not people that we see on the blogs on a regular basis. So I wouldn't consider them two people who would have to kind of like duck and dive or hide out.
I do. You know, I've met Nicole several times, and we know of each other. And you know, she was married to Eddie Murphy, so people do know her, and she does live in LA, where there is paparazzi, and I believe he lives there as well. I just think it was a careless thing on their behalf, and I also think that maybe somebody didn't care. Maybe somebody just disrespectful, because if you guys are saying that he has children on the outside of his marriage, which I did not know.
Two. Yeah, two outside children.
Well, that he might have didn't care. He might have didn't care.
Yes, ma'am. I think you're right about that. Gregg, you look great.
Thank you.
I want to say that to you, Gregg. You look good, babe.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Michelle, can we have the next caller?
Yes. 3343, you on the line.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, NeNe.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Antoine is a whore. He don't have 2 kids. And I just hope Lisa LaShawn gets herself together and just move on from him.
Yeah.
And Nicole, I hope if she went to Lisa LaShawn's wedding and Lisa LaShawn went to her wedding and that's a family friend, meaning you know that's wrong. Come on, girl.
I mean, I know. I mean, listen.
Come on, Nene. Come on. I know the Nene. Come on, Nene.
I know.
If I come to your wedding, and then I mess with your husband, well, it's gonna be a beat down somewhere. Come on now.
It is you know, Holly. I'm gonna sound like some of these other people. Holly weird is really weird sometimes, and I don't know.
Hollywood may be weird, but in the black community, that is just messed up. Period.
That's how it is. Well, let me ask you: do you think she should have lost weight and, kept herself a little bit more together?
Well, they said that she had lupus and a thyroid problem. If that's what the case, that's what the weight comes from. And if she had a medical condition and gained some weight, the last time I checked, I was married. It said from better or for worse, sickness and health, and you know that means.
That's right. Yeah. But I'm just saying what some of the other women were saying on the blogs that maybe she should have lost weight. But
when Nicole has time to be in the gym all the time. What's she doing? She ain't raising no kids.
I know.
She can find time to have a personal trainer and be running around being a thoughtless. Come on now. When I'm raising some kids, yes, I gained some weight. I'm taking better care of myself now. But you can't tell me that he left her, he cheated on her because of her weight. He had 2 outside kids on her. He's been cheating on her ever since that marriage.
Yeah, well, okay, but he been cheating on her. So if he's been cheating on her, I'm asking, do you think her weight had anything to do with it?
How long you been married?
No, I'm asking the question that the women are asking me to ask. Okay, these are questions.
Okay, well, if the women are asking that, that's stupidity right there. Because if you're married, it says from sickness and health, bad, good, or whatever. And if you love your wife, if she gained some weight, won't Antoine be in the gym with his wife working out? How about that instead of cheating on her?
Okay, that's a good one.
But if we're together and as a team, let's work on your weight together with me. I'm gonna take you to the gym. We're gonna work out together. That's what married couples do. The last time I checked.
That's right. You're right about that. Now you are right about that because he looked like he worked out. He could have said, "Come on, babe, let's go to the gym and work out together."
He working out. And he cheating too. So you got time to work out and cheat. What Lee was doing? Taking kid out the house, like Medea said, I've been cooking, I've been cleaning, and what have you been doing?
You better say it, honey. You best to say it, child. So these women are upset, honey. Let me tell you, they are upset. Gregg is just coming in. They're upset. Did you know Nicole? She got a bad body there. That girl work out. Her body is sickening. And that ain't got nothing to do with the Tea China, but the body is bad. And it's kissing up on a married man and his wife at home, a little overweight. And people are, the average American women are going in. Women are going in.
Maybe she have gained weight because maybe she's been depressed because he's been cheating on her. Don't tell me you can't be depressed when your husband cheating on you and having outside kids too.
Well, I can tell you this. I believe she's going to be gone now. I think after the kids and after this happening so publicly and everybody's talking about it, I think she's going to move on.
I'll pose a question to you. Where's Lita Rashawn set that up? Where's Lita Rashawn made sure that everybody knew he was cheating on her? Did anybody think about that? When she had common sense to get somebody to take them pictures and put it out there her husband was cheating on her so he can be embarrassed?
Well, she might have put somebody out there to take pictures. Maybe somebody was following.
Don't ever underestimate a scorned woman. She got time to plot on you.
Yeah, you are so right. You're so right. Okay. Thank you so much for calling in. I want to take another caller, but I also want to get Gregg's opinion about everything. But thank you so much. Stay tuned.
Okay, Nick.
Thank you. Stay tuned. Gregg, I just want to get hold on one second. I want to get Gregg's opinion since he walked in here a little bit late.
Hello?
That's okay.
You are now unmuted. Can I be a caller?
Yes, go ahead, Michelle.
I have something to say. When men have money, like this is the same thing that Tiny was talking about with her going back and forth with Ti. When men have money and a certain lifestyle that you're accustomed to, it's very easy to take them back after they cheat. So perhaps Layla was used to, living the Hollywood lifestyle. She was used to, all of that. And so it's a lot of people are mad about him cheating when their husbands or their boyfriends cheating on them and they living in a double wide somewhere. So you can't sit there and judge, what's going on in other people's relationships based on pictures that are put on the internet. That's all I have to
Well,
say
I'll tell
about
you
it.
this, Michelle. I don't think that people are judging it off of that. I think that a lot of the women, the African American women, are upset because he is a married man. Nicole is a public figure. He's a public figure. Layla's a public figure. And
Yes.
just why would you do that knowing that this man is married? Everybody knows he's married. He's been married for 100 years. So, I mean, everybody
Right.
knows he's married. So why would you do that? That's look. I agree with you. And I also would say when men have a certain amount of money, um, men can do a lot of things. Their money is very powerful these days. So men can do a lot of things when they have money.
Right.
Yeah, they can do a lot of things. Let me just get Greg's
But
opinion
I
for.
just feel like there's a lot in this situation that we don't know, and I feel like a
Yeah,
lot of people are self-projecting, their own relationship issues onto what they have seen, because everybody been cheated on before. So
right.
people are mad, people are upset, people are ready to fight, people calling Nicole a hoe. You don't know what the situation is. Like, why is she a hoe and he's like getting off scot free? That's what I'm
Well, I
kind
said
of
that too now. I did say that earlier. I said, why aren't people, he knew he was married, so why don't y'all go get at him? He knew he was married.
right,
But I think women are saying, I think this is what some of the women are saying. We as women, we have to, like, we have to hold each other down. Like, when you knew he was married for 20 some years, you said, dude, no, now you go get single, I'm willing to kiss you, honey. But while you
Well,
are
how he was separated? What is
Well, if he was
you know how
separated, then that's
like we
fine.
don't know his
I don't know if he's separated. It's a little bit more okay for me if he's separated. Now,
right,
if he's not, he hasn't come out and said he was separated, and she didn't say he was separated. Uh, you know,
right. He hasn't said anything. So like the brunt of the heat has been on her. That's my only issue with the whole thing.
the
Like he's
reason
been
why it's been
quiet
on her,
and
Michelle,
really,
because you ain't living in no different times. I mean, women always get mad with women over a man. The
right,
man always get off.
right,
They should be
right,
fussing at the man. He the one that's married. Yeah, I think a lot of
right,
women feel like. See, you got to understand this, Michelle. His wife is an actress, but for a lot of average American women, they feel like they see themselves in her, as in she's a wife. She's gained a lot of weight, like a lot of women do at times, and her husband's out here cheating. I think they feel for her, and they felt like
right,
maybe Nicole should have, you know, just been a little bit more respectful in that respect.
right.
I think that's what
No, I,
a lot of women are saying, and a lot of women are upset because, when they use that weight thing, now that right there, that gets a whole lot of women upset right there. Oh, your man
well,
cheated on you because you
I
gained some weight? Oh, they ready to go crazy.
no. But okay, we can take the next call.
No, let me talk to Greg for a second, Michelle. Hold on. So,
Okay.
I know that Greg walked in here a little bit later, and so I really want to get Greg's opinion about everything. This is a man that's been married for 20 years. Nicole used to be married to Eddie Murphy, and a lot of women in the industry were calling her, bad names and said that she's always out there doing stuff. Um, why do you think the woman is getting a lot of heat and the man isn't getting as much heat?
Did he tongue her?
We don't know all that. They were kissing in two different ways. They were standing up kissing, and then they were sitting down kissing.
Hmm. Both of them guilty.
Of course,
Why,
both of
why
them guilty.
is the woman being singled out more than him?
Yeah, that's always
that's
how it
just
is.
the way society does it.
It is. That's the truth. It really does. That's how women always get it. And the man gets kind of get off. The other woman gets it, and the man gets to get off a little bit, get off the hook a little bit, you know.
But don't nobody know if he tongue kissed her?
Why you care about that?
I'm just asking.
What difference does that make?
I'm just asking, was there some passion to it? Or
I
was
don't
it a
know.
peck?
Nobody was in their mouth like that. I mean, the camera just caught the kiss, and then the camera caught them sitting there kissing. Well, they kissed more than once, so they must have liked it. Because they were standing up kissing, and they were sitting down kissing.
Was it kissing like brother and sister kiss? Or
Greg,
was it kissing
whatever.
like tongue kissing?
What difference does it make? It's all disrespectful at the end of the
I
day.
know it, but was there passion?
Greg, cut it out. I don't know if there was passion or not. I mean, how am I supposed to know it's passion? I wasn't there with them.
They're both wrong, but society singles out the woman, and women tend to attack the other woman.
And what do you think about men who have money? Men with money, they're very powerful, don't you think? And they are able to almost have any woman they want, whether they married or not, huh? You think?
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. These men could be in the public eye and somebody's always talking to them for whatever reason. I mean, they may
You
not
want
be.
that cheese?
They may not be. What cheese?
The cheese he got.
Anyway, come on, Carla, before Greg get it.
Always women that want cheese. They chase cheese.
Yeah, and men know that women want money.
See,
Go ahead,
men,
Michelle.
Men are taught to chase money, and women will chase them. Women are taught to chase a man who got money.
You are now muted.
See, that's not
4259,
that's
can you hear
not
me?
good anymore.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hello.
Hi, how are
You are
you?
now on mute. Hi. Hi.
Hi, so what's your opinion about the whole thing?
2259. Yes, 2259. At first, let's shout out Sexy Skydog sent you a super chat. Shout out to Sexy Skydog. Yes, 2259, you're on the line. Hi Nene, hi Greg.
Hello.
Hi.
I think both of them were at fault. I don't think Nicole is no more in fault than he is. And sometimes men have a way of preying on women's emotions, and he could have been friendly with Nicole and going to her and talking about his personal problems at home. And, she just got caught up.
Right.
And they both got caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a warning before discussing. So maybe this was the warning to them by this, things coming to head in the public. That they need to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's hard to place blame on people when you don't really know what led up to it. However, both of them were at fault for what they were doing.
Well, do you think his wife should have kept herself together?
Say it again, please.
Do you think his wife should have kept herself together?
I can't blame that on her because when you're married, your husband is there for better or for worse. But I can understand because I have been in a situation where I was married to someone, and I'm an outgoing person, and I would say, let's get out, let's go work out. Let's go out. Let's go have a drink. All he wanted to do was stay at home. All he wanted to do was stay at home. I didn't speak, but I didn't sit at home with him either. See
Okay,
I'm
what did
saying?
you do?
So I could be out at the club dancing with a guy or whatever, and things could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I never did step out my marriage. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I go to the club. I dance with for years. I have danced with anybody.
you just gotta be a strong-minded person when you're married. You have to focus. It's a job. You put up with BS off people at work. You put up with BS at home. It's just a give and take situation. And Nicole, I don't see her as being that type of woman. I don't know her personally. But to me, she carries herself in a certain type of way. She can't help because she's Christian. The lady is beautiful. She can't help that. So she's going to have a lot of women that hate on her anyway, whether she's right or whether she's wrong. But in this situation...
I don't think that the women were hating on Nicole. I don't think the women were hating on Nicole. No.
Okay. No, but I'm just saying with some of the comments, I hear people calling a whore.
Yeah, they are saying stuff like that, but people crazy. And,
I don't know where the weight came from. I mean, that depends too. If she gained a lot of weight, was it because of medical condition? Was it because of depression? Was it because she just got
One of
fed
the
up and
ladies
just
said that.
started?
They said she had lupus.
Oh,
That she may have had lupus and something with the thyroid. That's what
see, that's different from somebody who just staying home, start eating a whole box of bonbons every day, and they swell up. That's different.
guys are a trip. That's all I can tell you. Listen, all I can tell you is men are a trip, honey. They can be big as this room, but you can't be. Okay? That's just, that's how it
Exactly.
is. It's just how it is. The
It's
men
something
can be,
that all of that. I think all that is irrelevant of her size and all that. I think it's more. You took a vow, honor your vow. She didn't take a vow. The man took the vow.
well,
You
I'm
need to
still
honor his
saying,
vow.
the reason I'm saying about the weight thing is because people were bringing it up. And seriously,
I
in real
know.
life, I live over here in the neighborhood where there's lots of women and men, who are married. And a lot of these guys, seriously, they really, I know it's a horrible thing, but they really be wanting them to look good for them. And if they feel like, well, she doesn't look good anymore, I'm going to start looking at somebody else. She won't fix up. I mean, I don't know. I've always been the type, look, I done gained weight, lost weight. I'll probably be big next week. I don't know. I'm eating candy now. I'll probably be fat 2 weeks from now. But I've always been this type. I look however I want to look. I just be pleased with myself. I don't be thinking about what Gregg think. Because it will drive me nuts if I worried about what he thought. Luckily, I've been with Gregg for so long, and he's been okay. He never really told me what to wear. He never had an opinion that much about it. I mean, if something didn't look right, he said it didn't look right. If he thought it was too skimpy, he said it's too skimpy. But if I wanted to keep it on, I kept it on. I just,
Right.
that's just how it is. And I think I'm
But
with you. He could have took her to work out.
Right. Maybe she wouldn't get. Sometimes you see people, they just don't want to do nothing. They
She
get
was
set
sick
in
of
their
her.
ways,
This
and
is
then when you
some
think you
infection
like
or
that, it's
something
really
like
you
that.
have to be a really strong person to be with someone that's really, really sick. You know what I'm saying? And make them get up off their butt and do things that they need to do. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. If I see the doctor telling you what to do, and I'm trying to help you meet your goals that the doctor is telling you need to meet, then you need to get up and do things with you. I just think it's more to it than what we can see.
I'm sure it is. So thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate your call. Come on,
Thank you,
Michelle.
Nene.
You're welcome.
Love
Let's
you
go with the
all.
next person. Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, do you guys out there
449.
think that wealthy men or rich men or wealthy or stable men get to, pick any kind of woman they want?
4197. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You're up there.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
You are now on.
I'm up.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Hi, Nene. Hello.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes, please start speaking. We hear you.
Oh, I didn't know I was the next caller. I think Nicole, first of all, I'm glad everything is all right. God bless. I love you, Nene. We love you for years.
Thank you.
Yes, but I think Nicole is a hot mess. She knew daggone well what she was doing. She knew she was in there in Italy kissing that married man. She never kissed that married man. And from what I seen on TMZ, the Brett sister, I forgot her name,
Lisa Ray.
Lisa
Ray.
Yeah, she said that she did the same thing to her husband. So she is a repeated
She did say
offender
that.
of married men.
Yeah, she
And
did say
she
that.
needs to stop. she needs to stop. I think it is a hot mess that she is out here doing this. And honestly, when you sleep with someone that's married, and have no kind of conscience about it, doesn't mean you like doing it, you like the attention. And honestly, I think she did it just to be in the blogs, just to be in the stories, just to be messy. And that's a mess.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your opinion. I appreciate it. Michelle, could you hold the calls for a second?
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
look, a lot of people really have a lot to say about it. You get what I'm saying when I say that, like the average, woman, they feel like they taking it personal because they feel like, that's me, that could have been me, or I'm the woman that sits at home or I'm home and I've gained weight since 20 years ago, so a lot of women are taking it personal. I mean, they really are upset with her about it. They feel like Lisa Ray spoke out, and Lisa said, 20 years, she should have respected their marriage a little bit more. They've been together 20 years, and they just wished she's a public figure. All these girls are public figures. Just they wish she had respected the code, the girl code, a little bit more. You know, um, I would definitely say this. I don't know what his status is with his wife. They could be separated. It could be whatever they are. Even if they're separated, I feel like if they were going to kiss or whatever, maybe they should have done that in a room somewhere, where no one else was there. They may have, but that's what they should have did before they went outside. Right. Greg, cut it out. Greg still wants to know if he tongued her. That's just crazy, Greg. That doesn't
That's
make
passion.
But if they locked lips and just held on for the longest, is that
They
not
didn't just
passion?
stumble and just
You
like
know
that.
what? One of the women that called in said that what if Layla know that her husband was going to Italy, and she was like, he going to Italy. Okay, so he acting like he working. So I'm gonna, send a private eye over there, and then bam,
You are
there
now
he
muted.
was over there with so and so.
8101. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
I can.
You're next up. So hold
Okay.
tight.
We're ready.
You are now unmuted. You ready for the next call?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. 8101, you're on the line.
Hey Nene, hey Greg, how are you
Hey.
guys?
Hey.
In reference to the gentleman, I wanted to know, are they swingers?
Who's swinging?
Is Layla Rashad? I mean, do we know the dynamic of their relationship? Like,
No,
are there
no,
swingers?
nobody
This
does.
is
The only two people that would know would be him and her. I mean, these people are just speaking from seeing this stuff on, in the news and on the blogs and things like that. So everybody just has an opinion. You know, listen, people have had many opinions about me, so I get it. But no, nobody knows. No one knows. But they do know he's married. So that's all they care
but
about.
they
Is
do
his
know
marriage.
he's married.
Yeah.
Right. And I understand the woman's perspective of, he was cheating on her.
Yeah.
And most times, from a gentleman's perspective, we cheer the guy on because we like, wait, well, I mean, he's a guy, that's what he's going to do. But from a female's perspective, I can also understand why a lot of females are upset because they know he's married.
Yeah.
But like another young lady, a caller said earlier, like, everybody's cheated. And I feel like we come down on him or in her because, they have cheated. But, we don't know the circumstance or the situation that led up to them cheating.
Well,
But
he's not getting as much heat as she is. She's getting a lot of heat. And so, that's why we're talking about it today. Should she be receiving all that heat? Should he be getting some? He's the one that's married. Does Nicole owe his wife anything? I mean, does she?
Sure enough, I mean, and this kind of reminds me of like even with I don't know if you guys are watching the Real Housewives of Potomac and all that, or the Real Housewives of NeNE, when Phaedra, when he was flirting with Phaedra's man, which was a problem, and they were saying though we saw him kissing and all that other stuff, and it seemed like he, I would say, I would feel like Apollo was getting a lot of heat for that, but Kenya wasn't getting enough heat for that as well. So I was like, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel as though like it's a catch-22 because
It
I
is.
feel like if you're in the public eye, you know what's right. You know what's right and wrong. Then I just feel as though like it's
Well, they might have didn't care.
whatever.
They might have didn't care. That's it. They might have didn't care, and they didn't care with anybody. They didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. And now that everybody's gotten involved, she decided to release a statement. But if I was Nicole, I wouldn't have released a statement at all. That's what I would have just remained
Right.
quiet.
And if,
Because I thought the statement, the first one was, family friend, a kiss, and then the next one was I'm apologizing. I just wouldn't have said nothing until you had enough time to really think about it, and see how,
Process it.
yeah, and see how the public was reacting and then say something. I think maybe she spoke too quickly. She should have just not said anything.
Was it a good kiss?
I think she should have not said anything either.
Yeah.
Moving forward, I think Layla Rashad should just do it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to say something about men having money, women having money, women being public figures. As a public figure, I feel like men have gold diggers, and we have them as well. Men try and talk to us all the time because, we're public figures. And so it happens. It happens. It happens. And in the industry, there's a lot of cheaters. That's all. It's a lot of cheaters in the industry. That's right. There's a lot of cheaters in the industry. So, I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but hopefully it works out one way or the other. We just want everybody happy in the end. That's all that matters. Yeah. So go ahead, Gregg. You got any questions you'd like to ask or propose to the audience about relationships?
I don't know much about what's going on with this.
No, we're not talking about that. We're saying anything. Okay, so I have one that a lady asked me about. So ladies, and men can also chime in on this. So ladies, every time your man asks you to have sex, should you have sex every time he asks you to have sex? Okay? So let me these are questions that people just call in, and this bag full of questions in here. Now I'm gonna give you my answer to that. Now my answer clearly ain't gonna be your answer, but my answer to that, and also take in consideration I'm a working mom, and I travel weekly. What I have said to my husband over the years, and we've been together a very long time, I've said to him, I can't tell you how many times a week that you're going to have sex, but I can tell you this, that you will have sex every week. That's like the most I could say, because it could be a week when I'm gone for days, or whatever. So I've always thought the idea of having sex with your man every time he asks, I don't know if you don't feel like you shouldn't do it, because I don't think it's going to keep them. I mean, men got women standing on their head, and they still go out here and cheat. So I had a friend that told me once that anytime her man asked her to have sex, she was going to have it. And she said she'll have sex out here in the middle of the street with him if he wanted to. Now, me, on the other hand, is a no. Okay? I'm not going to be in the street, and I'm not going to be standing on my head. None of that. But I ain't mad at you if you stand on yours, honey. My wig will come off and stand on mine. Okay? Come on, Michelle. Let's take a caller. Should you have sex with your man every time he asks? And also, the reverse of that, men, should you give it to your woman when she asks?
Yes.
All right. Caller 0213. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Nene.
Hi.
Oh, I just want to say, you give your man sex when he wants it. If it's not down there, then it's got to be a top. You got to make it happen every which way you can.
So you think you should have sex with him every time he asks?
Not every time he asks, because if I don't feel like having sex down there, I have it at the top.
What's the top?
If you ain't working down there, what else you gonna work it at?
We slow.
I mean, if you ain't moving the
No,
hip, you
real
move the
slow.
lip. Is that what you're saying?
What you saying, Gregg?
If you ain't moving the hip, you move the lip.
I'm gonna tell you like a lady told me one time. If you got some awesome jostle, you ain't gotta worry about going down there all the time.
Awesome Johnson. If you got some awesome
That's
Johnson.
right.
If you got some awesome Johnson,
Awesome jostle.
baby, you ain't got to
That's
worry
right.
about going down there all the time. But you feel like every time he asks, you should perform some sort of sex for him.
Well, the Bible tell you is that if you should not withhold nothing from your husband. So I feel like if your husband want it, you should give it to him, and if he want it, he should give it to you. Nobody should be withholding nothing from each other.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Because it's some girls out here. It's some girls out here that will take your man up and through there. And he'll come lay right back in the bed with you like he ain't never did nothing.
What's up and through there?
And
Up and
it's
through there.
huh?
You said someone gonna take you up and through there?
Yeah, so women will take your man up and through the. This is why I don't understand about certain women. You have women that be like saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this with my man. I'm not gonna do." But what you won't do is other women out there will do. And not saying that he even will love them. But if you're saying that I'm not gonna do something and then you done lost interest, you ain't got no more thrills in the bedroom, the thrill is gone.
The thrill
and
is
for a moment somebody walk in and just entice him for a minute and just get him aroused and he have that spontaneous time just for a moment.
Uh-huh.
You done stop doing all them things. But this man still want that life. He don't want to be dead. And you got a woman that can make him feel alive in 5 minutes. And you stuck at home acting like you just plain Jane. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to have sex no more. You saying the thrill is gone. But it's somebody that can make him feel alive in 10 minutes.
Okay, well, let me say this. Sometimes women don't want to have sex with their man knowing that their man have done this, and that, all kind of stuff. And they just be like, you know what, hell, the thrill gone over here too. Because you lose interest in folks after they do treat you bad. You know, they do so much to you. You lose interest, you know.
Well, yeah, you do lose interest. That's why men lose interest. But at the end of the day, people stay in relationships for a long time unhappy. And that's not good for you or that person.
That's true.
Because just because y'all got history, don't make it be, well, we got to just stick it out and we got to be unhappy with each other. No, man, that's not right.
Well, people
That's
have,
not right.
you know, people
you
have,
be happy?
people have, some people have a lot, you know, at stake. So they, you know, it may be easier for them to stay together than to break up. But there's a lot of things, you know, we have a lot of things. It's a lot to divide.
Yeah, that's right, you know, but I just feel like if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, don't lose the thrill. Coming up sometimes with just some heels on. That's with a tie.
Well, where you going? No. Okay, lady. Okay, we'll call you back.
Keep the fire burning.
I got to get Gregg together.
Keep the fire burning. That's right, Gregg. Love you.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, check this out. Okay, you know, wait a minute. No, I got to get Gregg together. Because Gregg think he loves some of the things that she was saying because he feel like, stay spontaneous, you know, put on
should
heels
be spontaneous too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He should put on some Nikes or something and come and
Who putting on Nikes coming in
He
bed?
can't put on no heels.
Well, he may well put on his toes then and come.
Well, he can put on some house slippers, some Gucci house shoes or something, and a satin pajama top.
Gregg, listen, I don't know who that lady is. They just called in here and started all this trouble. But I can tell you this. Listen, you got to do stuff too.
You both got to do stuff.
Okay?
The same thing it took to get him or her is the same thing it takes to keep him or her.
But the longer you're together, 20 years in, after a while, things, just...
No.
I'm not saying that...
You got to reinvent and recreate yourself as time goes by. You can't keep wearing the big drawers. You got to get to the little drawers.
Who wear big drawers?
Some women stay with the big ones.
Well...
Some men stay with the white, the brief things. You got to...
brief things?
You got to mix it up. You got to throw something in there. You got to put a little spice on it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, The spice gonna have to happen on both sides,
Yeah,
okay?
that's why I
And then
buy
after a
colored
while, people
underwear.
sometimes when people do stuff in their relationship, people just don't be feeling like it. You know, you just be like, "Darn, I don't even like you like that." You know, it just takes time. You gotta you
But you're
just
talking about two different things.
no. I'm telling you why some women
said-
just sometimes may not want to have sex with their guy.
Yeah, but we wouldn't. We're talking about something a little bit different. We're talking about.
You
if
talking
he
about
asked.
spicing it up in the
No,
bedroom.
you're talking about. The question
I-
was if he asked, do you do it?
Every time he asks.
Right, that was the question.
Okay, you answer it.
I think you should be accommodating. It has nothing to do with every time, 6 or 7 times a week, 3 or 4 times a day. It has nothing to do with that. It's when the time is right and they're both prepared and it's opportunity, that's when it will happen. If it's
You
once a
sound like
week,
you setting up a
twice
meeting.
a week, 3 times a day, whatever the thing may be, you know,
Not 3 times a day.
3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Folks gotta go to work, don't they?
You come home for lunch. Hit me before you go, come home for lunch, and I'll see you when you get home.
Child, I can't. Come on, Michelle. Michelle, what do you think about? Do you think women should have sex with their man every time he asks?
No, absolutely, positively not. You're not gonna wear out cookies. You gotta save some. If the relationship don't last longer than a year or two, this gotta last forever. You're
That's
not gonna
right.
beat it up. No.
But what if he ain't asking but twice a week?
I mean, once or twice a week is okay, and maybe
Yeah.
sometimes more than that. No, but don't be coming to me every day thinking, you don't know.
Well, ain't nobody finna be coming nobody no every day.
Yeah, people do come every day.
Anticipate. You need to
This shit making my
anticipate
back hurt.
the life about to see. If you get it too often, you're not gonna want it. That's just kind of.
I don't know if that's true, Michelle. About if you get it too often, you ain't gonna want it. Now, I don't know about that. It depends on how much you guys like each other. You know, people. You know.
But I mean, if you get too much of your favorite ice cream all the time, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be times when you're gonna be like, it's gluttonous. Like sometimes you need to spread it out. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Well, I think you look. I think it's all about the chemistry. Gregg and I have known each other since 1996. He's always liked me, and I think
I like you now.
I know you like me. I said you've always liked me. He likes me. He's always liked me, and I like him sometimes. And so,
Really?
really, sometimes, not all the time, because I'm
But
just.
are you having sex every single day of the week?
I mean, look, some guys do want to have sex every day. There are guys who want to have sex every day. You know, I don't know
And
who
there
they're having
are
sex with because
that
people got to go to work and stuff. You know, guys expect a lot. You know, it's about when you're knowing somebody 20 years, 15, 20, 30 years, you know, it's about the love and the
It
respect.
has nothing to do with the number of times the person asks. Because you know who you're with. If you're with somebody that wants sex each and every day, you have known that today is not your first day knowing it. You have known that.
Okay.
So you know who you're with and you judge accordingly.
Okay.
So, it has nothing to do with 5 times a week.
Let's get a man on the call. A male. If your woman asks, because I had a girl to say this, like her dude, he wants to give it to her when he wants to give it to her. And then if she gets into bed with him one night and want it, he's like, not tonight, I don't feel like,
Hold on. I'm going to put you on mute while I screen some of the calls in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well,
You are now muted.
That's not right.
6098, hello.
Okay, because some men use that for power. That's their power. They're like, you're not getting any.
Hello.
That's the power stick.
2259, hello. Hello.
They ain't there, Michelle. You can say hello 10 times.
Who wants to say anything? 5532, can you hear me?
Just take the next caller.
Here's a male.
You're up next.
Hello? Are you talking to me?
Yes. Hey, how are you? We're so happy to have a male.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was my number. Okay.
Yes, where are you from?
Calling from Washington, the MGM Grand, actually, right by where NeNE has a new shop.
Hey.
Hold on, I'm about to. You are now unmuted. NeNE, we have a gentleman on the line calling 5532.
Yay, I'm excited for a man. So let me ask you this, sir. Every time your woman asks for it sexually, should you give it to her?
I would say yes. Only because as a man, well, I'll put it that way. As a man, I think we're naturally just always horny. And so I think that's why a lot of men have this hunter-gatherer kind of just vibe with us. And so if a man isn't trying to give it to his woman, either, and hopefully I can speak freely, but hopefully either he's off too much, or maybe, there's something else going on that he's not trying to give it to his woman. Now, I think there are some times where a man everybody gets toxic.
Yeah.
And so I don't think anybody should be forced into enslavement, whether man or woman.
Right.
Because I think we get too obsessed with this concept of ownership. But I think more often than not, when your partner wants it, you give it to him.
Y'all deep, man. Y'all are good. Every time they want it, you got to give it to them, boy. Woo wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to step my game up.
Well, what do you think?
I've been with you for 20-some years, honey. What do
you
you think?
No, I'm asking you.
You think something. You
what
still
think?
here, sir.
What you think?
I think that, I would definitely try to do it as much as they ask, but if I can't, I can't. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm like, I can't do it, and then I'm not gonna be in my head thinking, oh, because I couldn't have sex with him last night, he's gone out to have sex with somebody else. Like, I'm just not gonna be in my head
So if you
like
can't
that.
do the bottom, you're gonna do the top. Awesome, Joseph.
Yeah, I can't do the bottom. I got to do the top.
That's right.
Oh Lord.
But NeNE, do you think that there's some? I think that when your woman is just like, oh no, I don't want to do it. Sometimes I think that factor of rejection comes in. It's just like, well, what the hell is going on? And I think that men miss the opportunity to be just as vulnerable, because we do have feelings of rejection as well.
Yeah.
And so we do want to feel wanted as well.
Yeah.
And so when you feel like time equates to, okay, well, you can just sit your ass down and sit back because we've been together for however long, instead of like keeping me excited. Like, okay, well, hold on, I'm gonna reject it, man.
Yeah. Men, y'all need a lot. Y'all just need a lot. Dang, these men. Men need a lot. They just need so
They need
much.
to be built up all the time.
They do need to be built up all the time. Child, I ain't got time. All the time?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Not, well, look at here. This is a lot of work. So all the time, oh, you look good, babe. Oh, babe, get out there and just kill it. Get out there and do your thing. Oh, babe, look, you walking all hot, baby. Child, oh, please. That should wear me out.
It's work.
It's definitely work.
It's
I mean,
work.
that's gotta work both ways.
But you have to put in more work.
Clearly, we have done a halfway good job. Huh? Still sitting around here with this green shirt on. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you.
Thank you so much for asking.
Thank you. Say, sir, do you have to give these men a lot of compliments?
Yes.
You have to lift them up a lot?
Yes, you have to lift a lot.
Dang, I'm slipping then. I'm slipping.
Daily.
Daily?
Daily.
Really, that's too much. It's like a baby.
It's work.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You have to find the time.
Yeah, go ahead, Michelle. Yes. Nobody has time to walk around and be like, oh, gosh, you look so great every day. Oh, look at your glasses. You got new glasses on? Oh, God, babe, those glasses are amazing. Like, who has time for all that? Like, I mean, I get it.
How long did it take you to do that?
You are now
10 seconds.
Hey, what about the kids? You need to try to build them up.
Build them up. It didn't take but 10 seconds to build them up.
What you saying?
In a minute,
Is
you can
saying
build
something
up
bad?
everybody.
I mean, You walking? Oh, so I have the woman needs to walk around the house and start
People
building
just
folks. Say,
not.
oh, babe, you look amazing.
That's
Oh,
not
you
true
do.
at all.
You're in charge of the
Hi, how are
house
you
and
doing?
stuff. You have to build everybody up, keep everybody
Hi.
pumped up.
Turn your computer down. Okay, not my computer. Or your phone or whatever you watch. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
Some water and cool
Yes,
off.
you're on the line. Okay. Hi. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is I don't think anybody touched on the fact of mutual respect
Yeah.
with intimacy, and it's not the quantity, it's the quality.
That's right.
So having sex every day, if your partner has mutual respect for you, he's gonna understand. You know, maybe I'm not in the mood tonight,
Right.
and he's not gonna be so quick to go out in the street. I don't understand people
That's
giving
right.
these men passes. Well, if I don't do it, he's gonna hit the street. No,
Right. I don't
No,
know where they get that from
I don't-
either. That's so crazy to me.
yeah, no. That is crazy to me. You don't get a pass because I'm not in the mood to go in the street, or that say what they say. What you want, some woman will.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work for me.
Me, this not gonna work for me either, honey. What I want another woman
Exactly.
will. Well, you go right on over there and be with her.
Exactly. See, and what happens is you're not cheating on me. You're cheating on your next girlfriend with me, so you need to go over there with her.
Well, you ain't cheating on me. You cheating on yourself, honey. Cause when you leave this, you done lost it.
Exactly.
A lot.
Exactly, because I'm not going to tolerate that, and that's not the standard I set for myself. But again, intimacy is so much more than how many times a day, or how many times a week, or how many times a month. It's the quality of time you spend together, the mutual respect you have for each other.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate your call. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Yes, you guys. I love when you guys call in and you know, and chat with Greg and I. So before we end, we did this last night. We'll do it again now. You guys can call in and ask Greg and I anything you want to ask us. I am an open book. If I don't want to answer something, I won't. Greg is a cracked book. He ain't gonna answer everything, but you know, we do our best. So call in. You can ask us whatever it is you want to ask us, and we will, you know, do our best to answer. Come on, Michelle, let's go.
Okay, 7012. Hello, can you hear me? Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes, you're on the line with me.
Hey.
Hi,
Hi.
Nene.
Hi.
Hi, Greg.
Hello.
I absolutely love y'all, and I'm in tears because I thank God for what He has done for Greg.
Amen.
And I thank
Amen.
God, Nene, as a caregiver, that you look strong and beautiful.
Thank
I've
you.
been married 22 years,
Great.
and so my husband is over here listening. Y'all started a conversation
Mhm.
because he is talking about, yeah, that'll be good. Let's have sex every day. Nah, we have sex, but every day.
Yeah, I know it's too
Something
much.
about that. You know, it seems too much. And I mean, I'm 22 years married. You know, and I actually come on the flip side. You know, I'm a caregiver, but I've been ill, so now he's the caregiver.
Okay.
But you know, the sex conversation, I do believe that even if you don't feel well, there are other ways to please your spouse when you don't feel like being intimate. Does that make sense without me being real graphic?
You're not being graphic.
Well, she know that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so what I'm meaning by that is maybe we may not always have sex as related to positions, but there are ways to satisfy your partner daily. If your partner is like, hey, you know, I need some, and I'm like, well, I got a fever. Okay, then what we do is I make sure he's taken care of, and vice versa.
With a
What you
fever.
do, honey?
Well, you know, Mr. Gregg. Well, you know, I do shop at candy store now.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm going and trust me, y'all. I think there can be a mutual respect that if I don't feel like it today, I can still help you out. Everybody's good.
How you? You, even if you don't feel good today, and they want to have sex, you can. You don't feel like having sex, but you can do something.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. Now, if it's, okay, yeah, I hear your echo. Yeah, but I thank God I'm married to a husband, 22 years, who does consider my feelings, and so he's not one of them men. I want it now. At the same time, sometimes when you're ill, sometimes you just don't feel well,
Right.
and where I am now in my health battle, I don't feel well, but that don't mean I need to let him stop.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay,
you know
that was
just
very
what I'm
good.
trying to say.
That was quite interesting, and I have too been married to someone that has considered my feelings, so I haven't had to jump and just oh gosh, if I didn't feel like it, I didn't feel like it,
Right.
and my husband considered my feelings, and so
Right.
and I considered his. I did my best, child. He's still over here. Did the best I could do.
You
child.
did your best, and y'all look good, and Greg still got that swag, and so do you.
Oh, thank you so much. We did the best we could.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
y'all are great. Y'all are great examples. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, and y'all keep walking by faith and
Amen.
not by sight. That's why God blessing you and making a table before you,
Yeah.
NeNe, in the
Yes.
presence of your enemies, because God got work for both of y'all to do.
Thank
So
Amen.
you.
y'all just, and
I
I thank
believe
you
that.
for doing this live. This is needed in America today,
Yeah.
because we glorify a lot of side chicks.
Yeah.
And we don't glorify good marriages. Marriage is hard
It is.
work.
It
That's
is
what we
hard
teaching our daughters.
work.
It's hard work, but that don't mean you gotta quit every time something gets hard.
Yes, marriage is hard work, and I love that a lot of you guys out there love, seeing Greg and I together, and it's amazing. But trust and believe, we have been through everything any couple could possibly go through. I feel like we've been through it all. Okay, so, and we're still standing, or sitting.
Right? All right.
Thank you so much. Thanks for
I love
calling. Thank
talking
you.
to y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. You
Bye.
too. Bye bye. Next caller. Any questions for Greg and I? Call us in and ask us anything you want to ask us. I am an open book. Greg's a crack book. The door's cracked for Greg.
Hello.
74 wrong. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hey girl, what's up? I love you. I
Hi,
love your
thank
show. You're so much fun.
Thank you.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So do you have a favorite zodiac sign? Do you have a least favorite zodiac sign? And what is Greg's zodiac? I know you're a Sagittarius like me. Like, we're strong.
Yeah.
We don't need bitches. We walk in somewhere, we're it, and it doesn't matter. The girls are gonna hate. It is fine. So, like, what's your take? Because I watched the show and I'm like, I see myself in you. I'm like, this girl's probably a Pisces, or she's probably a Scorpio, or like,
No, I'm a Sagittarius, and Greg is a Leo. And we're fire,
Oh, okay.
and we
So
really
fire
work
sign.
well. Yeah, I do love Leos,
Oh.
Aries, Aquarius, but in friendships, I have really been friends with a lot of Capricorn women. I do not know why, because in the end they go crazy. But I have literally been friends with a lot of Capricorn women. The sign I probably like the least is Scorpio. And
Oh, girl, me too. My ex-boyfriend was a Scorpio. We got into it, girl. Like, how are you going to be with somebody and then be, like, jealous of your partner? Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. And then, like, friends, it don't work out either. Like,
yeah,
I always attract, I'm gay, though, but, like, I always attract Gemini men. I don't know why. Every freaking person that I've been with has been the majority, like, I'm Gemini, and they're freaking crazy like we are, but they're not as crazy.
but you're a Sagittarius, right?
Yeah, girl.
But that's not your match, a Gemini.
But you know what? Honestly, a lot of them that I've found, they're a lot like us. They're very adventurous. They're like a good talk. Like, the only thing though is that when they get crazy, they get crazy. Like, we get mad and we internalize a lot of this stuff,
Yeah.
so we don't really react until it's like time to react. But they
Yeah.
they're evil and they're petty and they like to do a bunch of stuff to like make you feel bad. And
That's what I think
don't do all that.
Scorpios are. That's how I feel about Scorpios. I feel like
Oh,
Scorpios
girl,
are
don't even
dangerous.
get-
They'll get you now. Don't you cross a
Girl, is that big
Scorpio.
Scorpio?
They'll get you.
Oh,
So yeah,
God.
thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
All right, 9373. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, they hung up.
Okay.
1699. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
You're on
Hey.
the line. Go ahead with your question for Nene and Gregg.
can you hear me?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's like a.
Turn your computer down. Turn your
Since
computer.
y'all kids are grown, and they're
Turn your
at the
computer
house.
down.
So what do y'all do now? Like, most people say, they can't wait till their kids get grown, so they can just walk around naked or whatever. Do y'all just freely just go around? Since y'all shopping.
We don't understand.
Our son still lives at home with us.
Our son just turned 20. He still lives home. Yes, Gregg and I were that same couple that said, oh my gosh, we can't wait till we become empty nesters. As soon as he turned 18, we told him he got to stay at home. I mean, forget it. so we don't want to be empty nesters. As soon as they got grown, we were like, come back. Don't go. Because nobody's here. So we like, the kids need to come back. So now our 20-year-old's home with us. So, yeah. And walking around naked is just, I'm cold natured. I'm not finna walk around naked. I need me something to put on.
I ain't gonna walk around here with my stuff out either.
I just ain't finna be walking around naked now. They walk naked through the bedroom or somewhere, just walking through the house naked is like, what for? Like, it's weird. I think it is. It's like, I know some people that are like, like to be nude and they walk all around the house naked.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. People say they just can't wait till their children get grown, they can move out, they can just walk around. I'm like, why you want to do that for?
I think it's a figure of speech.
Yeah, it's a
for
figure of speech.
getting them out of the house.
Yeah.
Freedom. It's a freedom thing.
We wanted to. We felt that way too. And then as Brent became a senior, we were like, no, stay home. Brent can't move. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
All right. Caller 8235. Hello. Hello.
Mhm.
On the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Oh my God, Nene Leakes. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Queen. Sorry, I'm a big fan. I just love
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much. How you doing?
I love you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
good. Thank you. Hi, Greg.
Hello.
So
How are
good.
you?
Hi,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay. Okay. Let me catch my breath. Okay. So my question is about couples in reality TV. I just really wanted to know what you think about, why is it that a lot of the majority of the couples now on reality TV just seem to kind of break up or seem to have situations happening. I'm curious to know, is it really reality or is it just trying to, get viewers? I just wanted to know your take on that because it's always confused me, watching reality TV and being a fan of so many shows. I just wanted to know what y'all think about that.
We have talked about this a million times. Like, we know that in reality TV, a lot of couples do break up. It's very hard. It's difficult, and it is not for television. Because why would you give up your marriage for a television? No, it's not. It's reality TV is hard. It is really hard, and it's a lot. And you're so exposed to everything and everybody, and it's just a lot. It's just a strain. It is a strain on your relationship. Everybody knows Gregg and I divorced and remarried, and it was very difficult for us. Being in reality TV in the beginning, it was just hard on our
People's
marriage.
opinions can be so
Yeah,
negative. And
yeah,
hurtful.
and it's true. People have a lot of opinions, and it's just very hard. It's just hard. I like to tell you, it's just really hard. It really is. And then we're no different than these other couples who are public figures. You have people pulling at both you guys. People pull at Gregg, people pull at me, and it's how it is. I mean.
Yeah, so you really don't think it has anything to do with, being on TV itself? You think it's actually the situations that the couples are going through, and it being shown on TV, maybe that causes the situation to.
I think,
It
I think,
magnifies
yes,
it.
it magnifies. I think it shines a bright light over it. So the
Okay.
problem that you had, that you probably could have worked it out at home had you not been on television. But on TV, everybody has an opinion. Oh my God, I would have left him. I would have left her. It's just hard on your marriage. It just really is. It really is hard. It really is.
Do you mind if I ask Greg a question?
No, he's here.
Okay, Greg, I just got a question. I just wanted to know, you being a husband on the show, on a reality show, I just wanted to know, do you think that sometimes it's the gentlemen that actually cause the issues in the relationship, or do you think it's just the relationship itself? Because a lot of them, have cheating scandals, or that one is dating that one, or whatever. I just wanted to know your take on it, being a husband and all.
Well, again, people can have very small hairline problems before they come on a TV show. And once you come on a
Right.
TV show, your life is exposed. Now you have all these outside opinions, and people are saying some of the craziest stuff about you, and it changes your behavior. A lot of people can't handle being on TV, more or less being on a reality show, because it is real. What you see is real. It is what's called reality.
It is.
And so it's not necessarily the men, it's the problems that are amplified because of the exposure you get by being on television.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
NeNe,
you.
I love you again.
Thank
I've been
you.
watching you since day one.
Thank you.
You are my fave. I
Thank
love
you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Now make sure you tell Bravo that. They need to know. Okay, come on.
Okay.
We're almost done here. We just a couple more questions, and then we're gonna say good night.
9373, hello.
Hello?
You're on the line.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, I was calling to see if you guys ever have anxiety about going out. Letting people know you guys. If you ever get anxiety about them.
Doing the show? Hello?
Oh, she hung up. I guess she got anxiety.
Let's get
0105. 0105. Oh. The rest of these are okay. Finally. Speak up. You are on the line with NeNe and Gregg.
Hi, NeNe and Gregg here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, NeNe?
Turn your computer down so that you won't be speaking to the echo. Turn your computer, whatever you're watching the video on, turn it down and just speak into the phone. So go ahead, got it.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. You look very good, and Greg, you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank God, good.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a couple seconds, and I had a question about what is, it's kind of generic, but what's the key to, your 20 plus years, and with the, of course, the health issues, and with the reality, and with, the cattiness that you have to go through. What's the key to really, waking up, loving each other, and coming, going back to the same person every day?
When I'm at weddings, people always ask me, like, what's the key to a successful marriage? And I always say communication. I think communication is the number one thing keeping a relationship together. It really is. I know people say all kinds of things like be spicy and do this in the bedroom and do that. Nope. It's communication, and it's a lot of love and a lot of respect. That's what you have to have, and it's give and take. It's give and take, like, all the time. And don't you think?
I think it's stick-to-itness, resolve, and determination. I think it's a mixture of all of those that you drink every morning and you drink every night before you go to bed.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
That's
easy.
a good way to put it.
It's not
That's
easy,
a
but
nice
it's,
way to
you
put
know,
it.
yes.
That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. Pleasure speaking with y'all. Again,
Okay.
y'all look great.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay, good.
You have your last caller, and Greg is ready to go to bed.
Computer down. Please, turn your on the line.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
turn your, whatever you want, turn it down. Turn the volume down. Thank you. Is it down?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Nene?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Turn your volume on your video down and talk.
Yes, it's down.
Okay, because we still hear an echo.
Can you hear it now? You still hear the echo?
Go ahead, speak. You're on with me.
Hi, Nene.
Hi, how are
Nice to
you?
get to talk to you and Greg.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
I
you.
love y'all.
Oh, thank you.
I'm calling all the way from Philadelphia. My name is Nene as well.
Hey, Nene.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Greg. You're looking awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to congratulate y'all on all that y'all went through, been through, going through, and has overcome. You are truly a blessing and a true black love couple. I love black love, and it's good to see you still hanging in there with your husband, and Greg, you with your wife.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm so happy that she picked me to talk to you guys.
Thank you.
If
Thank
you ever
you.
come to Philly, I'm going to be on the front row, Nene.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. We really are hoping to go out and do some pillow talk on the road with other couples. We'll see what happens. We don't know right now, but we hope to do it.
Well, put Philadelphia on your list, and I'll be there.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You
Oh,
too.
good.
Hey, you guys. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't think we're going to be doing a couples thing tomorrow. No, probably not. If we do, I'll do something by myself. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
You are now
Good night.
muted.
Good night, you guys. Thank you. Am I here? Ooh, sorry.